Hey y'all, early morning chronicles. It's about 2:50 a.m. and I have finished my shift. I want to tell y'all something. Never settle for less. Never settle for less, right? People will make you think that your skill sets are not that great. People will make you think that you don't have the capabilities in rising from the position you are in. People will make you think that you're not deserving of some things. And you cannot let people put you in that headspace whatsoever. Because people have ulterior motives, right? And the very thing they're fearful of doing is what they don't want you to do. Always use your voice. I tell my people that I work with, I know situations, circumstances make you angry and it makes you mad, right? But take that anger and that madness and flip it and use it to your advantage. All the time it's not about cussing nobody out. It's not. Sometimes it's about taking the anger, taking the madness and putting it at bay, right? And then addressing it professionally. Or sometimes you can address it in an email. Depend on if you can control your anger or not. Now, if you address it in the email, you already know you're in a bad headspace, right? You already know this. So guess what? Use ChatGPT or use Gemini and copy your verbiage in there and let it reword it for you and ask it to put it in a professional format and then send it, right? And always keep a copy for yourself. Because sometimes, depending on who you send an email to, people have selective amnesia. And they act like they don't know what you're talking about. They act like they did not receive it. And they got it, right? They got it. Now, if you don't think highly of yourself, guess what? Nobody else will. If you don't think that you're worthy, guess what? Nobody else will. If you don't think that you're deserving, guess what? Nobody else will. So stop settling for less. When somebody tell you you can't get that promotion, baby, try out for it anyway. They got two responses, yes or no. And if the answer is no, that means that was not meant for you. And say, God, I thank you for escaping what I was about to run into, and be okay with that, right? Why do we allow so much to upset us and so much to frustrate us? We're so much better than that, because what God has for you is definitely for you. And can't nobody take it, not even the devil in hell. And you need to understand it. So don't settle for less. I don't care if it's in friendship, family, dating, marriage, or work environment. Don't settle for less. Never settle for less. If God has placed it in you, you can achieve anything you want to with you plus God, or God plus you. That's a good combination. So why are we fearful and fretful of certain circumstances and situations, feeling that we can't accomplish certain things? You can. And as I've said many times, misery loves company. And when people feel like they are not skilled to jump over into the lanes that you're jumping into, that's because they're fearful and they don't want you to recognize your fullest potential. And a lot of y'all could have been much further along than what you were if you had not listened to people. Simple as that. If you had not listened to them and you did what God told you to do, you could have been so much better than what you are. So much better. But you're not. And so sometimes we box ourselves in by what people tell us And we allow people to box us in as well. So stop settling. Your voice is important. You are important. Your skill set is important. It's just like when you fill out for a job and you was like, well, they asking for this and they asking for that. I don't think I qualify. Let me tell you something. Think about this. Even those with degrees may not qualify. Because you got the paper don't mean you have the experience, right? So never let anything deter you from taking a chance on something. You don't know where your break gonna come through from. You just don't. So don't turn out an opportunity. And if the Spirit is pricking you to go ahead and hit that button and apply, go to hit that button and apply. If it's pricking you to go ahead and go back to school, go ahead and go back to school. If it's pricking you to go ahead and try for that promotion, go ahead and try for that promotion. Stop settling. You're worth more than that. Think about it. Think really hard about it, okay? All right.